Hi, my name is Will Wise, and this is my thoughts on what I've been thinking. So, as most of you know, I'm on a mission to change the stigma associated with cancer, and today we're going to test just exactly what that stigma is. Stay tuned. What's the first thing you think of when you hear the word cancer?
Cancer, I mean, like, devastating. It's something that, like, obviously affects, like, many people. Yeah, like, for example, I lost my mum to cancer, which is why it was, like, when you said that, it was quite surprising, and I did not react, and, yeah, I was a little bit shocked, but, I mean, it takes the lives of, like, yeah, so many people a year, and, you know, it's, yeah, devastating, like I said, I would say.
I also lost my grandpa to cancer, so yeah, it's really sad.
That was actually going to be my next question. Do you have personal experience, whether it be yourself or family or friends, of someone being diagnosed with cancer? So you say you lost your mom?
Yeah, I lost my mum to breast cancer when I was like 10 years old. So, you know, really early on. But I mean, it's something that, you know, it's, you know, a very like traumatic, I think, experience for a lot of people and a lot of children or individuals, like, you know, lose their parents, grandparents, siblings, loved ones, and, you know.
Did you know statistically 1 in 2 people will be diagnosed with cancer in our lifetime?
Yeah, I heard that before.
Yeah, that's a crazy statistic,
Yeah.
right? To think that literally
Like
half of the world population gonna be having experience with cancer in their lifetime.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What do you think the stigma of cancer is?
I mean, I would say that's like the origins of it.
Like the stigma, like the narrative surrounding the word, people who have cancer, how do people perceive people?
I think that the first reaction that people kind of have when that topic comes up is maybe like distance a little bit. They like, it's an awkward kind of taboo like subject, I would say. I don't know, I think it depends for everyone.
Yeah.
Like, I agree with her. I feel like people are like scared to talk about it, and it's kind of like when someone is diagnosed with cancer, everyone immediately goes to like the worst case scenario. Like, someone in their family gets diagnosed, they like immediately like are worried. It's kind of like, yeah, like hopefully things will get better because some people do recover and like, yeah.
My last question, not gonna keep you too long. Do you think by looking at someone you can tell if they've been diagnosed with cancer or not?
No.
Yeah, I think that a lot of the time it's not very visible. I think only when it reaches like the later stages where, yeah, there is some sort of physical tell. But I think in like many cases, and you know, there are many forms of cancer that aren't visible, I would say.
Yeah, it's really unpredictable.
It's more, I would say it's more like the treatment that you receive and how early or late it's caught. Then I think you would be able to tell to some extent. But I think that I think in general it's hard to, at least in the early stages.
So my name is Will Wise. I'm actually a stage 4 cancer patient myself. And since my diagnosis, I've been on a mission to help change the stigma associated with cancer. Because as we spoke about, most people hear the word cancer and think of it as Voldemort in a way, like the word that shouldn't be spoken about, or like it comes with a dark cloud surrounding the word and people who are dealing with cancer. So I started my own charity and movement called CancerBae. Yeah, it's just about people who are stage 4 like myself. It's no longer about fighting cancer or battling cancer or even surviving cancer. It's about finding a way to live with it and to live well with it. So CancerBae is all about vibrance, happiness, hope, colors. You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's a really great outlook, I think.
If you want to join the movement, support the movement, you can find us everywhere.
Yeah.
CancerBae.
What's it called?
CancerBae. BAE.
#CancerBae